Okay, this lesson is going to be how to create your business card for your portfolio. It's going to be very simple, very straightforward. There's not going to be a lot of information on this because you don't have to do a lot of work on this. Basically, we're just going to use Adobe Illustrator, and we're just going to create a new document. And what we're going to do is lay out our new document to the correct size or default size that we want. And so when we do that, we're just going to go with a normal letter size, 8.5 inch width by 11 inch height, portrait, not landscape, portrait, and say OK. And now what we're going to do is zoom out just one time. I'm going to hold down Command minus, zoom out, make sure I have my rulers on. And so now that I have my rulers on, I'm going to create my 3.5 inch wide by 2 inch tall business card. And that's all we're going to do. Nothing spectacular here, nothing out of extraordinary. We're just going to do a very basic business card. And you're going to notice that it's not a very big business card. It's nothing large here. Very simple. Okay, I've taken my guidelines, placed my cursor over my ruler, clicked and dragged out 2 guidelines from the left ruler and the top ruler. 3.5 inches wide by 2 inches tall. Okay. Now I'm going to zoom in, and I'm just going to place my cursor where I want. Notice I'm not clicking and dragging. I'm not making a text box. I'm just clicking once, setting my text. Okay? And I'm just going to find a font that I like and type out my name. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to probably resize this later, but I'm going to now reselect. Notice I selected my cursor, selected my type, and now I'm just going to place my type where I want. And I'm just going to type my address. And why don't we just go ahead and do our school address here. You're going to make your own address. It doesn't have to be your real address, however it can be. And I'm just going to do this just for showing you how I would set this up. And then 95035 I think is the zip code here. And now I'm going to select my cursor, and I'm going to type in let's see, website. What kind of a business do I have, or what kind of a website do I have? I mean, it's up to you. You can make a real one or not so real one. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and do an email. Okay, and I can also, if I wanted to, I could put my title in here. If you have a title, you want to put student, that's fine. You want to put student, go right ahead. Notice I'm not too concerned about the size of the font or the alignment of the font yet. And then if you had a phone number or something you want to put up here, you can. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to select my cursor again, which deselects the type. And I'm just going to type in a phone number. And you can use all different sorts of fonts and sizes of font here. Actually, we'll just go ahead and type in my school phone number, because I do have an extension. We can do this, or we'll just say X and 4079. That's my actual school phone number. Now let's go ahead and figure out what we want to do next. I'm going to highlight my text. I'm going to click and drag over what I want to highlight and make this the size that I want. Maybe I want it to be bold, and I'm going to leave this small. I don't want to make student larger, but maybe I want to highlight both of these and center the text. Notice right up here I can justify left, center, justify right, and there we go. Now I just have to move it back to center here. Okay, and let's do the same thing here. I'm going to justify that to the left. So notice I'm going to leave some room. Notice this area here, and underneath I'm not setting my text right on the line, and I'm not right on the line here. I've got some room. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing here, but I am going to justify my text to the right. And you can make your text as large as you want or as small as you want, as long as it's readable. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Now I'm just taking my time here, not doing anything extraordinary, and maybe I just want to put this here or here, how to contact me, and maybe I can move this up a little bit. I could even make it larger. Now yours may have a design back here behind it. You may have a color, and you may want to change the color of your text. That's fine. The size of the text, that's fine. So let's go ahead and we're going to find our center point. This is 1.5 inches. Okay. Notice the lines are off just a little bit. That's okay if they're off just a little. So, you know, don't worry too much if things are off a little bit. Here's my center line, and now I can take my text that I created and place it. Look at that, I lined it up just right. There, it's not centered. If I select my text here, I'll show you a little trick. Right now my my little lineup point is right here on the left because it's justified left, but if I highlight this text, now I can center it, and look what happens. It jumps to the left, but why? Because my center point is now right here. So I can click and drag this over, and you see that little X below the 0 right there. I can place it right where I want, right in the center, no problem. I did the same thing here. If I justify this to the left, you'll see that that little dot moves, and where did it go? It's right here. So what if I'm way over here and I want to center this? Well, I'm going to do like I just did. I'm going to center it, align it to the center, center my text, and then see that little dot right there? It's going to change to an X when I start dragging, and now I can place it right in the center. There we go. Okay, so this is all pretty easy to do. So now I'm going to add some color, add a nice little rectangle here, and add some color. So I'm just going to go ahead and make this just a little bit larger than normal. Now it's going to disappear for just a second because I've got black in my fill, so let's change that to white, and let's add some really soft color here. And here we go. We'll just make a really nice soft background color. Now that's on my outline, right? Let's get rid of that. Let's move it to the front, and let's make it like that. Let's make a nice little black outline. Okay. Now my outline, notice it right here is black, and I've got a 1 point. I want to make that smaller. Now I'm making it bigger, aren't I? Well, I'm going to click the button on the right, scroll to the top, make it 0.25. I've got a really thin black outline. Now I know where to cut, so that when I finish this, I don't have any problems, okay? I'm going to finish off here by just wrapping up. I'm going to send this to the back. I'm going to go to Arrange, Send to Back, and there you go. There's your business card. You can change the sizes, the design, all that stuff in the back. I'm going to take my guides, clear them off, and now you can see I have a very thin black line, and now I'm going to print that. If you need any help, just call me and email me, and you'll be able to see this video anytime you want. If you have any questions, just email me, all right? I hope this was a good lesson for you, and good luck with this.